your host, Carolyn Walker, and I have lined up quite a few events and vital information that I hope you will make note to and get your pen and paper for the upcoming events that will take place that interest you. So I'm going to start out. We've had quite a few fires going on here, and I just feel that it's very vital to understand, taking care and having a plan of escape during fires, etc., and being extra careful because it's excessively dry. So I'm going to talk about some of the stuff that the fire chief and Don Bryant has been talking about, taking necessary extra precautions. We've had two fires. One was a double-wide mobile home fire that was a total loss. That took place on Monday. And unfortunately, everything was lost. And thank God the family was saved. Nobody perished. And we thank our American Red Cross that was notified and responded to the scene to help the family. So we thank you very much, American Red Cross. That's why it's very important to, donate or volunteer or whatever you can to our local and American Red Cross, because you never know when you need these people. They're just there right on time, always available and willing to help. And a lot of these people do that free. It's free, most of them. And they're volunteers and they don't get paid for this. So anytime you can help and donate some items or volunteer your time to your American Red Cross, do that. It pays off and people are blessed by it, and that's a way to get their lives start replenishing their lives and with the things that they need. So unfortunately, Monday night's fire was a total loss. And then we had another fire on Tuesday afternoon. A fire broke out at the Dublin Pipe Company on North Jefferson Street here in Dublin, and the first responders did a wonderful job. So we thank you all for that. But the point is, the chief, due to the dry conditions, the Georgia Forestry Commission will be going day to day when it comes to issuing burn permits. Right now, they are not issuing any burn permits. You cannot burn stuff in the barrels or in your backyard or period, said County Fire Chief Don Bryant. They do need to get a burn permit before they do any outside burning. We are encouraging people to be extremely careful. It doesn't take much of anything right now to get a spark, to get a fire going, a huge fire. And they're really encouraging people to be extra cautious with outside activities as well as working out in the heat. It's very, very hot. And you have to work at a little while, then, maybe take a break, drink some water and get in the cool air or shade tree or something, but don't just stay out there because you can pay for it later. But right now, the conditions, according to Georgia Forest Commission, we have a lot to be concerned about. They're doing an excellent job with staying on top of everything. That's the Georgia Forestry Commission. And if you want a burn permit or to find out about the burn conditions, call the Georgia Forestry Commission at 478-984-5782. That's 478-984-5782 or 1-800-OK2-BURN. And that's just what it is. It's spelled out. You have to push the numbers. The numbers are 652-2876. And people can go to the Georgia Forestry commissioner and find out what's going on. So make sure you pay extra attention when you're burning, and because it's so dry. The point is that it is excessively dry, and they're asking people to, pay attention and make sure that you're not burning, and when the wind blows, once the wind blows, that spark starts, and if the wind blows, it's just going to be a mess. So please be very careful. And by all means, I talk about this all the time, go to the American Red Cross or your fire department and ask for smoke alarms. They're free, and American Red Cross will schedule a time frame to come out and install them for you. So make sure you go out and get your smoke alarms, so that if you're asleep or out in the yard or something and a fire blaze up or the smoke, the fire alarm will alert you, and you can get your family or out quickly and notify the first responders. So that's very vital information. Twiggs County Sheriff Darren Mitchell wants the residents of Twiggs County to be aware of the scams out there of people trying to steal your identity. He wants to make sure that you're aware of the scams that are going on. And he says, obviously, there are a lot of phone scams that want everything, and now they want your social security number. And he adds that those scams include a warrant for arrest, or if you haven't paid your taxes to the IRS. There are scams that are, they're calling people saying that there are warrants out for their arrest, or that they haven't paid their IRS taxes, and that there is a warrant out for their arrest, in other words. So just be very careful. And there are scams with something to do with Georgia Power. They're calling about you owe X amount of money, and if they are calling, they already have your phone number, so they just need further information. They so that they can go into your accounts, etc., and just rip you off. That's basically what it's about. If you get a suspicious email, do not open it, because once you open it, they have access to all of your information. Do not open bogus emails, and do not answer and give out your information to phone calls talking about Georgia Power or warrants for your arrest or social security numbers, etc. They want to get all of your information and just cause your life pure headache. So be careful with that. And you just cannot, trust people nowadays. They're out, they're just vicious, and they have no care about the mess they will cause your life to be. So just be careful. I talk about that all the time. And we're just congratulating Habitat on their the Dublin Lawrence County Habitat for Humanity is working on house number 40, and it's located on Parker Dairy Road. And we just want to congratulate the new homeowners of that new home that volunteers are building for him or her. I'm sure it's a she. I think I read that. Tracy Kinney, Executive Director for Habitat, said Habitat built its first house in Dublin Lawrence County in 1993. How about that? 1993. And the wonderful thing that caught my attention about this story is that before the first nail was hammered in by volunteers, Habitat held a prayer service. They had a prayer service. And Mr. Kinney says, we have to acknowledge God first, Jackson said. That's really what it's all about. Without him, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't have the volunteers or be able to do this. We always want to acknowledge God for this. That's awesome. Dublin Lawrence County Habitat for Humanity is a partnering agency with the Heart of Georgia United Way. So we're so thankful to them. They make such a difference in so many people's lives. And, people that have had desires to be homeowners, and for whatever reason they just were not able to foresee it, then here comes Habitat, and they make it happen for them. So we appreciate all of you volunteers, at Habitat for the wonderful, wonderful job you do. And you're right, without God, it probably would not take place.
I'm Glenn Register at Hometown Supply. Want to wish all our area schools the very best in the upcoming season and remind you that you can always count on the team at Hometown Supply for all of your home and hardware needs. Hometown Supply, located in downtown Dublin, is here for all your home and hardware needs. We have a wide selection of lawn and garden equipment, including trimmers, lawn mowers, edgers, and anything you need for lawn care, whether residential or commercial. We offer new and used appliances, both gas and electric. Our store stock includes an assortment of power tools, hand tools, plumbing supplies, and paint accessories. ATVs, UTVs, go-karts, golf carts, and four-wheelers are also available. Competitive prices on electronics and computers, including cell phones, laptops, and tablets. Local delivery is available for merchandise sold. We have service people on staff, a mechanic for our small engines and mowers, a repairman for our appliances, and a computer technician for our electronics. Come by and see how we can help you. Just remember, if you can't do business here, you just can't do business.
And I'm back with Community Calendar. And as I stated, I'm going to talk to you and encourage you to go out to our wonderful market on Madison every Saturday from 7:30 to 12:30 and enjoy some of all of those wonderful vegetables and fruits and arts and crafts and cakes, baked goods, cakes, cookies, brownies, the brittle candy. They have so many wonderful things out there, and we're so thankful to all of the local Georgia farmers that make this happen every Saturday. And now that fall is coming in, you get your peas, your okra, corn, squash, and tomatoes, all of that wonderful stuff. So I certainly enjoy going out there shopping and getting some of those wonderful items. And again, they'll be open through October. So when you just got a little ways in a few weeks to get out there, and they're there every Saturday from 7:30 to 12:30. I'm getting a little mixed times here. But yeah, go out. It's a great experience, and I truly encourage you to eat fresh vegetables and fruits, and just make your body feel better and be more energized. And your kids, they'll see you cooking and eating, and they'll remember when they go away that they like this. When they see broccoli and cauliflower and peas and okra and collard greens and cabbage, carrots, all of that good stuff, they will incorporate still into their diet. So that's very interesting. And I can't believe how these months are rolling. We're already in the middle of September, and soon we'll be in October. So that's what I'm saying. You only got a little ways, little time rather, to go out there and shop. So make sure you get up 7:30 to 12:30, Market on Madison downtown. And you're cordially invited to the Christian Women's Connection on Thursday, September 19th at the Dublin Country Club from 11:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. where a double treat is in store for you. The special feature is our annual auction where you will find cakes, candies, and Christmas decor. So, and then you can place your bids by 11. We're especially excited about a new item in the auction. And they're going to have some wonderful entertainment. Kim Pelosi is the featured speaker and singer from Savannah who will perform at the club's September 19th meeting. And then, of course, they have that wonderful luncheon, and it's $15 inclusive, and you get a wonderful meal. You have the bidding going on, and then you have some wonderful entertainment and speakers. So get out, ladies, and go out and enjoy this wonderful event. The Grateful Community Choir Concert, a Gathering of the Village moment, it will take place this November 30th at 6 p.m. at the Theatre Dublin. The Grateful Community Choir will be at Theatre Dublin November 30th at 6 p.m. and you can just get out and enjoy this wonderful musical. Basically, that's what it's all about, singing Christmas songs, Thanksgiving songs. It's going to be combined, Christmas, Thanksgiving musical. So you will enjoy that. And Dwayne Little will be the minister of music, and he will be assisted by Gail Holloman of Wabash Church of God. So they are already into rehearsal. So make sure you get out and rehearse and take part in this awesome community event. It is just so good, and the sound is beautiful with all of the combined community choirs and singers and musicians. So get out. It's really exciting, and it's free nonetheless. 2019 American Value Dinners keynote speaker, Coach Vince Dooley. He is the former University of Georgia football coach, and he will be here Tuesday, September 24th at the Ice House. And the Ice House is located at 213 South Monroe Street, right here in Dublin. It will take place from 5:30 to 6:30. He will autograph for the people that will not be able to attend, and from 6:30 through the reception will be a meet and greet signing for the people that will be there personally. Able to attend when the event starts. And then dinner will be at 7 o'clock, and they're asking you to wear business attire. The individual tickets are $125, donation levels. Silver is $2,500, bronze is $1,000, Eagles are $500, and you must RSVP so that you can have your seat in place when you get there. And for more information, you can contact Garrett Williams at garrettwilliams@scouting.org. You can call his cell number 478-235-1689 or his office at 478-743-9386, extension 106. And that's Coach Vince Dooley will be at the Ice House Tuesday, September 24th, and from 5:30 to 6:30, and then 6:30, and then 7 dinners served. So get there early so that you can get to, meet and greet and get your autograph signed and all that wonderful stuff. And there is a 40th class reunion. Dublin High School class of 1979 will take place October 26th. Please contact Sandy Cox at coxwilco, WILCO, at yahoo.com. That's COXWILCO at yahoo.com for more information, or join our Facebook page, DHS Class of 79 40th Reunion. That should be wonderful time to see all your former classmates and friends and catch up on what they're doing family-wise, career-wise, etc. We got quite a few events coming to Theater Dublin. Presents the Atlanta Pops with Timothy Miller, September 28th at 7:30 p.m. Then you have the 10th Avenue coming on October 27th at 6:30 p.m. And we got one in November. Edward Eichner at First Baptist Church will be performing November 3rd at 2 o'clock p.m. That's a little ways off, but the one in September is the event. The Atlanta Pops with Timothy Miller is September 28th at 7:30 p.m. And then the next one will be October 27th, 6:30 p.m. 10th Avenue North will be in concert. So mark your calendar. That's why I tell you to have a paper and a pencil so that you can mark these events off. And we'll talk a little bit about our upcoming games. We have September 20th, which is Friday. South Effingham Mustangs will play West Lawrence High School, and West Lawrence High School will host South Effingham from Guyton, Georgia. They're the Mustangs, and that game will take place on Friday, and kickoff time is 7:30 p.m. So get prepared to attend that game. Then we have Brooks County playing Dublin Fighting Irish on Friday the 20th. That game also take place at 7:30 p.m. And Brooks County are hosting the Dublin Fighting Irish. Brooks County Trojans will be hosting Dublin Fighting Irish in Quitman, Georgia this Friday at 7. The kickoff is 7:30 p.m. And then we have East Lawrence won't be playing again until the 27th. So they're getting ready to, they're putting in a lot of practice to play. Who are they playing here? East Lawrence will be playing Dublin Fighting Irish. I'm sorry. East Lawrence will be playing Dublin Fighting Irish, and they are the hosting team. And they will be playing on the 27th, so they got a little practice time in there. So get ready for that. Mark your calendars for that event. And here is the tournament. Southern Pine have quite a few tournaments going on. The next one is the 21st, and that will be the Dublin Lawrence County Recreation Association tournament. And that is on the 21st, September 21st. Then on the 28th, we have the USSA softball Brian Hopkins tournament going on. So mark your calendars for that event. And Dublin Lawrence County Rec has already kicked off its fall sports with the 6-year-olds tackle lead, and they are the black. One team is the black team, went against the white team, and they just are out there having a wonderful time. So make sure you get out there and support these little babies, the 6-year-old tackle league. And they played Monday night, the black team against the white team. So I hope they just had a great time out there Monday night. And the Agriculture and Expo have several events going on. The next one is the Georgia Ranch Horse Association, and that's on the 21st through the 22nd. Then on the 26th will be the Market Goat Show, the Market Goat Show. And on the 28th, they have the National Barrel Horse Association race going on, tournaments. So get out and enjoy some of these wonderful tournaments that our Parks and Recreation Association is working hard to have, available every year, their annual events, and they work hard to make these events happen. So they appreciate when you come out and support them. And then here is the Southern Pine Shoot-Off. The next one will be September 21st. For more information about the shoot-off, contact Jordy Gray at 478-279-7696. You're guaranteed 4 games, 3 pools, single elimination tournament, and it's $200 per team. And the rules will be the same as USSSA. And that's September 21st. Here are a few items going on. I did mention the East Lawrence High School class reunion. That has already taken place. Let's see, I have the evening branch of Dublin Lions Club will be held at 6:30 p.m. at the CNH tractor plant on Fire Tower Road. Dublin Bee Friends, BEE, you can contact them at 478-290-1957, and they meet the first Thursday of the month at Golden Corral right here in Dublin. So we just got quite a few things going on here. Let's see, we got the fair coming up the circus coming up September 26th at the Civitan Club Fairground at 2593 Highway 257. That's the circus. It'll be in town Thursday, September 26th at the Civitan Club Fairground. So gather up the kids and get out and get ready to be there and have a great time at this event. So we have Heart of Georgia Healthy Start will hold a Daddy Day in the park on October 5th at Stubbs Park, 106 South Calhoun Street. The organization is looking for sponsors who will be recognized and will receive a complimentary display table. And you can call for information at 478-274-7616 or 800-880-0117. Get out and make sure you mark your calendars for that great event, the Daddy Day in the Park. So that should be really fun. I guess sounds like they're gonna have the kids and it's just gonna be a fun event in the park and out in the open where the children can run and play. And, that's just a wonderful thing to support.
First Lawrence Bank invites you to experience banking at its best. Whether you have personal or business needs, we're a full-service bank, big enough to handle all of your banking needs and small enough to provide you with that personal touch you've grown to expect from a community bank like First Lawrence Bank. Looking forward to your future. That's First Lawrence Bank in Dublin and Dexter. Member FDIC.
And I'm back with Community Calendar, and I have a few more events here that'll be taking place in our wonderful city and county, Dublin, Lawrence County, Georgia. The 2019 Miss Black Dublin Scholarship Pageant will take place on Saturday, September 21st in the Dublin High School Auditorium, beginning at 5 p.m. 9 young ladies from 3 local school systems will be competing for the title. The theme for this year's event is The Evolution of a Queen. The Evolution of a Queen. I like that because we're all queens, young girls especially, know that you're a queen. And the tickets for that event are $10 in advance and $12 at the door. Advance tickets are available at Dublin Housing Authority. The pageant director, Brenda Smith, can be reached at 478-290-6714 to address any concerns related to this event. Contact Ms. Brenda Smith at 478-290-6714. Voices of Hope and Suicide Prevention Coalition is organizing a Silent Walk 2019 to remember and honor those who died by suicide on September 21st, and that will be at 7:00 p.m. at Lake Leisure. Join for a butterfly release and refreshments. For more information, call Shirlisa Taylor at 478-272-1190, 478-272-1190, or email her at Staylor, Staylor, at csbmg.com. Heart of Georgia Healthy Start will hold a Daddy Day. I already talked about that. That should be wonderful. So, well, I think my time here is just about up, and I've tried to cover as many items as I could to my knowledge. And so if you have anything else that you would like to talk about or have me to announce, please leave a message at 478-275-7777, 478-275-7777. It's a lot going on. The whether the season is about to change. I think this is the last week of summer, and we will be entering fall, I believe, this weekend. So might want to pull out your sweaters and your gloves. Well, I don't think you'll need gloves right away, but definitely maybe a jacket or a sweater. And get ready for the cool weather that we're all so anxiously anticipating. I know some of us cannot wait to cool off, and but you have to be careful with the sinus issues, and you catch colds because when weather changes drastically from one temperature to the other, usually you start having a little head colds and congestion. So make sure you're ready for all that, and whoever take flu shots, now's the time to get out and get your flu shots, and just get ready because the weather is gonna change, and I believe it might change quickly and get cooler faster than we believe. But by all means, get out and enjoy your life. live life to the utmost and have fun and just do something, volunteer, get out and do something constructive. You'll feel better about it.